everyone. My name is Sapphire. Welcome to the 2019 Akademia Gala Event hosted here at Akademia Studios. We are celebrating so much musical talent tonight and are completely awed by the passion, dedication, and outstanding achievements of all Academy Award winners and members. Our mission since our organization's inception in 2008 has been to recognize top musicians of the world in every musical genre and connect those artists with global audiences through a combination of executive strategy and new media technology. This mission is something we strive to fulfill every day as we receive and gather hundreds of creative works from more than 50 countries across the globe. It is our goal to recognize artists continuously throughout the year through our monthly Academy Awards, which all culminate into the highly anticipated annual gala event. This is such a special night. During tonight's presentation, we will be announcing the 2018 Artist of the Year in 16 genres, including ambient instrumental, folk singer-songwriter, country, jazz, rock, rap hip-hop, and much, much more. We will also announce the recipients of the prestigious Academy Executive Award, our highest honor. In addition, we will be sharing some exciting new developments with you, ones that will have a positive impact on all of our Academy Award winners and members, past to present.
It's been another amazing year, and 2018 brought together some of the most talented and accomplished artists into the halls of the Akademia and out to global audiences. For this reason, we are here tonight to recognize and salute the achievements of all Academy of Music Award winners whose dedication, talent, hard work, and extraordinary drive to succeed has earned both the praise and respect of the Academy executive team and our media partners. 2018 was another transformative year in the music industry. Yeah, transformative, that's the word. The two largest traditional FM radio networks, iHeartMedia and Cumulus, filed for bankruptcy in an attempt to wipe out tens of billions in losses. Spotify continued its 13-year track record of losing money, even while paying artists a minute fraction of what would be considered a fair rate for the use of artists' music. The Grammys' viewership dropped 24%, and many of its biggest winners didn't even bother to show up. And major record labels continued to push volumes of repetitive, second-rate material through all three of these channels, further aggravating their problems. Yep, just when you thought the bottom had fallen out of the music industry, you realize there are subterranean levels to fall through. So the question is, as musicians, how should we react to these developments? With resignation? Bitterness? I say neither. Because in the same year, Academia radio station listenership grew exponentially. The number of media channels supporting Academia artists quintupled. Retail and licensing initiatives launched, increasing revenue for artists, and we witnessed a Cambrian-level explosion of musical talent in all genres. So while witnessing the final stage of collapse of the traditional broadcast and music industries, you might be asking, who is going to fill the void for artists? What comes next? The truth is, it's the Academia and you. The artists tuned in to tonight's awards ceremony are the new beating heart of global music. You are the ones to lead our society into a new era with your talent, passion, and commitment to your craft. At this moment, we have top artists tuned in from all around the world, from here in Los Angeles to San Francisco and Sacramento, Portland, Las Vegas, Denver, Minneapolis, Chicago, Cincinnati, and Philadelphia. We've got hundreds of artists tuning in from Houston, Miami, Tampa, Rochester, and New York City. I'm seeing artists I recognize tuning in from Toronto and Montreal, London, Berlin, Barcelona, Rome, and Athens. Even more artists are tuning in from Kiev, Jerusalem, Rio de Janeiro, and Buenos Aires. We've got artists tuned in right now, believe it or not, from Mumbai, India, Beijing, Tokyo, Melbourne, Australia, and Los Angeles, California. Okay, we've officially circled the globe. Suffice it to say, you won't find a richer and more diverse group of artists anywhere in the world than the one that is gathered here this evening. And guess what? No 18-hour plane flight, no cramped hotel, no $3,000 travel bill. You can enjoy this epic event from the comfort of your home, with your favorite beverage in your right hand, using the bathroom whenever you want. We won't know. As musicians, we know how hard you work to write, compose, record, and produce your original sound. You should know that here at the Akademia, your music has moved us on many levels, provoked discussion and debate, stirred us to work harder on your behalf, and has continually reminded us that the magic of music is very much still alive and stronger than ever. We review thousands of music submissions throughout the year, and while many of them exhibit potential, only the top echelon of practitioners who really have something special going on make it to this evening, and an even smaller group will receive top honors tonight. Please know that, in our eyes, everyone here tonight is a winner and has an amazing future in music, working side by side with the Akademia.
Never weak. My stomach hurts, so I occupy Wall Street so we all can eat. Because
love don't make it easy to say. Time is sleep.
Just laughed in a way. Took a few puffs, then another puff, then a pass, then another puff. I was up in a way. Didn't come down for a couple of days.
Fall in love. If I had one thing, you know it would be you now. Hate to let you down, but I just gotta keep it true now.
KMIX Los Angeles. And now back to the 2019 Akademia Music Awards and the Artists of the Year.
Welcome back to the 2019 Akademia Music Awards.
So without further ado, let us proceed with the awards for the 2018 Akademia Artists of the Year.
The first award is in the category of a cappella. No style demonstrates the power of music in its most elemental form than a cappella, and this year's contenders offered a surprising and diverse range of vocal extravaganzas. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia A Cappella Artist of the Year, Olga Virazub.
In the city of Samara on the Volga River, where our family has been lived to this time, and I first sang, and since my father is a cellist, he also wanted to make a cello performer for me first, for which purpose I had to travel to the far Russian St. Petersburg to study at the music school for the prodigy children, where my grandparents have been lived to those times, but it didn't happen since my grandparents didn't want to leave the little girl, and in this young age, so far away from her family, from her parents. So I then indeed proceeded in Samara with parents, and not already on cello but on piano. And my first song I composed was 11 years old. It was a piece for a choir, and it was successful right away, as it was immediately performed by the choir of our music school in Samara city. The more I do, I appreciate the fact that my Akademia winning song is also a piece for a mixed choir, so it's quite a little bridge to the start of my music and composition career. About the word, I first knew from two of my good friends, all the friends, both from abroad, who both participated in the previous sections and both won in the different album categories. So I also thought, like them, I would submit my song. I just sent in and just forgot about it instead. And after 1 month later, I first received a message from the Akademia team that my song was category of the best a cappella song for my choral piece or song «Какой красавица пленнее» in Russian or «Sea Sky Sing and Maiden Fair» in English, after the Russian poet of the 19th century, Alexander Pushkin. And that's how my work with the Akademia team has been started, and I have to say that's really a great experience. Thank you, Akademia.
The next category is alternative rock. Sometimes avant-garde and sometimes overtly nostalgic. Alternative rock provides a vibrant experimental space for rock artists to explore and expand the genre. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Alternative Rock Artist of the Year, Steve Bendin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have to tell you, I was excited and surprised when I found out that I was nominated for Artist of the Year. But I'm even more honored and humbled to have found out that I won Artist of the Year. And it touches me right here. And I need to put out a special thanks to Akademia for your support, your platform, and your push worldwide. But I want to put out an extra special thanks to my family for your support and belief. And finally, a special thanks to all my fans out there for listening and your support. I could not have done this without you. So thanks again, everybody. God bless, and have a good night.
Ambient instrumental. From meditation music to classically styled tracks, this category encompasses an astonishingly diverse body of art, and its practitioners number among the most intuitive and dexterous instrumentalists working today. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2018 Akademia Ambient Instrumental Artist of the Year, El Magico.
Americana represents the beating pulse of this country with all of its beauty, flaws, history, and hopes. It holds our collective memory of golden times past and our aspirations for better days ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Americana Artist of the Year, Keith Gallagher Jr.
Well, needless to say, I'm overwhelmed by this award. I thank the Akademia for this honor. It's a great honor. I never would have imagined receiving it. The music is certainly a labor of love in my case. We've been doing it for quite a long time. We've recorded a lot of music at Studio at the Palms in Las Vegas, Nevada, which, by the way, is where we are right now. We've just finished a recording session. We've got much more music to do, and we intend to do it. Trust me, none of this would be possible without the people behind me. Starting from right to left, as you're facing, my wife Linda, who is the inspiration for everything I do. Rob Katz, our sound engineer extraordinaire. Clarence Collins, my producer, person who makes everything work. Pat Thrall, brilliant arranger, somebody who's helped us dramatically when we do our music. And of course, last but not least, Zoe Thrall, who actually runs everything here, keeps us all in line, so we continue to turn out the music that we turn out. Thank you again, the Akademia, and good night, everyone.
Bluegrass. Bluegrass has re-emerged in recent years to be embraced by a new generation of listeners who recognize and cherish its authenticity. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Bluegrass Artist of the Year, Colin Gordon Farley.
Being close to you revives the sorrow that wakes me up and tells me.
When I first heard news about this fantastic award and being nominated for it, I really couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had to reread the email advising me several times just to bring myself down to earth over it. And it made me start looking back down the years of all those years that I've been a writer of one sort or another. I started off when I was a boy of 8 years old, writing poetry. I've also written, down through the years, hundreds of worship songs. And then life took a turn. In 2006, I wrote my first song. And the music was set to my words by a friend of mine in America that I'd been writing with, Greg Shear. And that song was recorded in 2007, and it went forward to the New Christian Music charts in the UK, and it soared up immediately up to number 2 position, which really I was quite gobsmacked with. But it set me on the path to becoming a songwriter, and I had to write a whole lot of songs to complete the album for the singer in a fairly short time, and I guess that was in a way a baptism of fire. And I started looking towards songs in the genre that I particularly loved, which was country. And so over the next few years, I wrote a lot of songs. Country songs, jazz songs, classic songs, all sorts. And I was fortunate enough to win several awards, many of which came from Akademia. I was introduced to Akademia by a friend who said, "You should try entering their competitions. I think it would be worth your while." Well, it certainly has been worth my while, because I've managed to win quite a few awards from them. I ended up in 2017 being in Nashville while some of my songs were recorded at Funhouse Studios on Music Row. And then the following year, 2018, last year, I went into the studio to record a full album. It was a mix of covers of old country songs and some new songs written by myself along with friends of mine co-writing. And that went down well. And one of the songs on there in particular, a song called We All Need Our Heroes, has won several awards, which again is absolutely fantastic for me as a writer. And all the time, Akademia have been there, supporting me and encouraging me. I think that probably I've got to where I am at this point in my career as a writer and as a singer through the help and support of the Akademia Music Award Company. That's been amazing. I don't have time in this short video to say thank you to all the people that I'd like to, but I must mention Greg Shear, who wrote with me for something like 10 years, Dave DeMay at Song City Studios, who has recorded a lot of my stuff with some brilliant singers, and I won awards with those. My producer at Funhouse Studios, Ernie Rowell, who really I couldn't get along without, and all the backroom boys, plus so many other friends along the way who've been such a help. And all in all brought together under the Akademia banner. So to all of you, and especially Akademia, thank you.
The blues. The blues is a style of music rich in tradition and refined by decades of innovation. It conveys deep truths about the artists who work in the genre and forges an unshakable bond with audiences for that same reason. This year's nominees herald from all over the world, and their work is consistently distinguished by astonishing instrumental finesse and soulful vocalization. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2018 Akademia Blues Artist of the Year, Steve Hester.
Gonna lay down, Lord, and cry myself to sleep.
Los Angeles. Real people, real music.
Children's music. Frolicsome and playful on the exterior, but rich in morals and message. Children's music, and the musical education of our young in general, is often overlooked when it comes to award season, but not here at the Akademia. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2018 Akademia Children's Music Artist of the Year, Randy Sauer.
Cool to be kind, it makes me feel fine. It's cool to be kind all of the time. It's cool to be kind.
Hi, this is Randy Sauer, also known as Jammin' Randy to my friends. I'm a children's singer and songwriter from Hays, Kansas, and I perform throughout the Midwest through Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Colorado. And I feel very honored to be part of this organization. Over the past about 10, 11 years, I've been writing children's music for both for the music classrooms that I teach in, as well as the performances I go around and perform for. The Akademia Music Awards have been a big part of my career. Last few years I've been entering songs and have won numerous awards for the songs that I've written. And so I feel very honored to have been nominated for this award, and I'm very honored to accept this. And I hope and pray that I'll keep continuing writing songs that my fans will enjoy and like, and keep winning awards with the Akademia Music Awards. Thank you again for this honor. I feel very blessed to be part of this. Thank you.
Christian gospel. Spiritual music has rapidly migrated from its core constituency of religious adherents to popular acclaim. While some are attracted to its divine resonance, others are simply won over by the extraordinary musicianship that has come to be associated with the genre. This year's nominees range from choir-flanked soul singers to intensely individual artists of divine inspiration, and all were remarkable for their sincerity and artistic ingenuity. Please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Christian Gospel Artist of the Year, Deanna Ransom.
I know the power of love, it gave me peace. That's when I started living and unleashed
Classical. Classical music needs no introduction as the oldest and most venerated style on the planet. Furthermore, it offers a stark counterpoint to the talent-evacuated arena of major label music. Please give a round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Classical Artist of the Year, David Churchill.
Country. Country music continues its ascent into global popularity, leaving behind its understated origins to become a beloved and chart-topping musical phenomenon. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2018 Akademia Country Artist of the Year, Katie Hunter.
I had a long job that was the same old crooked grin. I stepped aside and you came inside. You took me by the hand and pulled me back outside, and there we were standing in the moonlight. You held me close
Dance electronica. Dance electronica music provides the soundtrack to our most primal physical desires. This year's nominees were an unusually diverse group, champions of a wide range of styles within the constantly evolving genre. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Dance Electronica Artist of the Year, Space Bass DJ.
Coming to you live from my home studio in Cincinnati, Ohio. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to God and the universe for the talents that I've been given and the opportunities afforded to me along the way. And also I want to thank my family for the love and support they've given me along this journey into the music industry. And I want to thank the Akademia for the opportunity afforded to me to showcase my music to not only you, but to the world. And I want to humbly accept my awards for Best Dance Electronica Song for November of 2018 for my song Touch Your Body, and Best Dance Electronica Song for December of 2018 for my song We Are the Dreamers, which you're listening to in the background. A little bit about how I got started. I got started in '98. I was trained by a friend for 6 months in Orlando, Florida, and went on to DJ at clubs including 600 North in Daytona Beach, Zuma Beach at Pleasure Island, the 80s Club at Pleasure Island, and various clubs within Central Florida and Orlando. And then I continued on after the Navy here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I've been a DJ for roughly 20 years and a producer for 15 years. I love what I'm doing, It is the lifeblood of who I am, and my children have been, not only enjoyed my music, but been positively affected by my music too. I want to thank you guys for pushing forward and pushing your music out too, and letting the world know that music is still alive, no matter what genre you're in or what genre you produce. If you're a songwriter, singer, producer, it doesn't matter. You guys are doing your thing, and the Academy has afforded us the opportunity to showcase our music to each other and to the world. So Academia, thank you for that. You guys, thank you for pushing on, and I'll see you on the other side.
Next is the folk singer-songwriter category. In this era of divided politics, folk music has risen again as a vehicle for social commentary and as well as a well-marked trail back to treasured times. Without a doubt, this genre has produced some of the most sincere and affecting music we've auditioned in years. This year's nominees were thoughtful and experimental, confirming the role of the genre as spokesperson to a changing world. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2018 Academia Folk Singer-Songwriter of the Year, Marcus Zozel.
I spent this time of day driving down Hollywood Boulevard. So hi everybody, this is Marcus Zozel, singer-songwriter from Germany. Let me thank all the good people at the Academia for being nominated for 2 awards, Singer and Songwriter of the Year, and the Executive Award. Makes me very proud, and I feel very honored being nominated. Thank you so much. And it's very good to be with you tonight. Thank you. I spent this time of day driving down Hollywood Boulevard, and I could hear the echoes coming from afar. The telling of a dream that might seem still true. It feels like I am still in love with you. Well, it must have been one night in summer when I was about 11 years old. My family and me, we used to go to Italy in summer. And one evening, there was a little street circus. Gosh, how I love that. And they did all their artistic movement and their show, and it was wonderful. It was such a beautiful and magic evening. And after the show was done, suddenly I saw a bunch of young people, some teenagers, around almost my age, 14, 15 years. And one boy, he had a guitar, and he played. And they saw this bunch of people singing and cheering, and they just had fun. And then I said to myself, I prayed to God, I said, if only I could play guitar, and if only I could write my own songs. And yeah, I guess this was the beginning of it all. And I've been watching all the people on the Walk of Fame. It's a place I wanted to be, but still all the same. I hope that he cares and that he's good to you. It feels like I am still in love with you. Yeah, let me get back to the moment when it started with the Akademia. A very lucky moment in my life. I received an email from a DJ in Brazil. And this guy told me about the Akademia in Los Angeles. And so that was the moment when I said, okay, let me send in some songs, which I did, which I luckily did. And now I'm with these fine people, so thank you so much. And this nomination is very much of an honor to me, and I'm glad to be part of the movement. Thank you so much. So this is Markus Sosa from Germany, singer-songwriter, and God bless you, wherever you are, and wherever you may be watching from.
I'm just about to wonder how you feel today. There's many words remaining.
So bye-bye, and thank you for having me here.
Just as you've been hard at work on your music in the studio or on stage, the Akademia team has been very busy as well. This month, we are proud to unveil our new Artist Accelerator program. The goal of this program is to accelerate your exposure as an artist to global audiences and to accelerate your financial returns for doing what you love and sharing your gifts with the world. We're talking about more media sites, radio, press and video channels, and more retail licensing and live opportunities than ever before. Those of you who are currently members are beginning to see this ramp up in your global marketing campaign. We want to thank you for continuing to share your amazing musical journey with us. For those of you who are contemplating becoming Akademia members, we believe that you'll find much to love about our unique platform for artist recognition and exposure. More than just a business, the Akademia team and artists are a new creative vanguard with the sole mission of changing artists' lives for the better. Funk Fusion. Funk Fusion music continues to impress us with its chameleon-like identity and the astonishing proficiency of its practitioners. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2018 Akademia Funk Fusion Artist of the Year, the Sixth Jaws Detonation.
This is Artificial Voice, Mike. Pleased to be here. Thank you very much for the nomination. So gorgeous.
Hi. This is Artificial Voice Crystal. Pleased to be here. Thank you very much for the nomination. So hilarious.
How are you? And thank you.
We are the Sixth Jaws Detonation.
Let us introduce our creator.
He graduated from Art University in Tokyo.
Used to work as architectural renderer for architecture, real estate, advertising industry.
He's been listening to music all the time that encouraged life and motivated the creation.
He got curious if the creative sense was same between art, design, and music.
Heavy metal. Heavy metal gives ample evidence of the volatile fuel that lies in the heart of humanity, and the awesome power produced when combusted by the best musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Heavy Metal Artist of the Year, Blood of Angels.
On behalf of Blood of Angels, I'd like to thank the Akademia Music Awards for this great honor of the Executive Director Award. I'd like to go ahead and thank our manager, Steve Venigna, our label, Slip Trick Records, the producer from our previous EP, Matt Johnson. He did a great job with Rise of the Fallen Gods. Our current producer, Preston DiCarlo, my wonderful wife, Barbara, and my parents, Greg and Ada Robinson. And of course, I cannot forget my partners in crime, Maggot, Jonathan, Chris. You guys are fantastic, and we look forward to many other great projects together. Thank you.
Jazz music is imaginative and nuanced like no other style, and we would live in a very different world musically without its profound influence. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Jazz Artist of the Year, Lineage.
Lineage came to pass when my son was getting ready to move away. And it was one of my dreams, you know, that I couldn't let him move away without me and him doing a project together. We both play music, you know, I play for a jazz band, you know, Zoe Jazz, and he plays for so many artists. I let him name who he plays for, but it was something that I wanted to do before he moves away, and that's do a father-son project. And that's how Lineage was born. I got into music, started playing bass at the age of 10. My brothers, you know, we've all played music. I have two brothers, and so we were just a musical family. And it's funny that my son, he actually started playing drums as a little kid at 18 months old. You know, we bought him a little junior drum set. He started playing drums. And he really started getting good playing in church around 7, you know. So, but that's how he started, you know. Music was all in our blood, you know, it was in his blood.
My cousin, David, he helped me out because he disobeyed my mom and put me on this lap when I was a baby and gave me a drumstick, and then I went tink tink, and that was it. That tink tink went from playing in church. Even before then, when I first got my junior drum set, that was the only Christmas present I opened. I used to listen to John P. Key and Fred Hammond and all the other gospel greats, because that's what my roots are. It goes from Kurt to Truth to Tadashi, Tripley. I'm currently touring with KB right now, and loving every bit of it. You know, that's the homie. Vertical Current, you know, one of the bands I definitely wish I could still play with. This time, well, a little bit this time last year, you know, my dad was really sick in the hospital. While I was working, I was about to go on tour, you know, so that was a very rough moment for me, for all of us, the whole family, in terms of, you know, whether he was going to make it or not. So that really makes this project more special to us, because it's just like we actually have something to show for, you know, all the years of music and upbringing and everything else. We actually have something to show for it, and I feel like other people have that option, they have that avenue and don't utilize it until it's too late. And we wanted to capitalize on the many blessings that God has given us, and we want this to be an encouragement and a blessing to everybody else. Hey, listen, do things with your parents. You know what I mean? It's never not cool. Especially me, I'm a millennial, so I know.
Again, we thank the Academia team for the executive award that you've given to Lineage. And one final note is that we want, just take life. Life is so short. Just live life to the fullest. You know, don't stay in the box. You know, we've all was born and raised and, you know, stay within the confines of this box, you know. But one thing I have learned from my son, and some people might think this is crazy, but I'm learning from my son, is to think outside the box. Think outside the box. Don't be afraid to go to other opportunities, to, you know, just go for what you know. Life is so short, and don't let it just be a dream, but do it. Make it happen. Just do it.
A wise woman once told me, my mom, I don't care how long you live, life is it's never long enough. So make life count.
The next category is Latin. Latin music has emerged as a renaissance force in modern culture, bringing a complex cadence and lyrical languages to discerning audiences. Today's Latin sound has continued to evolve from its rhythmic roots into a global phenomenon. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2018 Akademia Latin Artist of the Year, Julie Mendiza.
Soy de América del Sur, una india guaraní, con las manos al cielo voy a cantar.
Pop. It's no secret that today's pop practitioners create music utilizing the most stringent production standards, tapping into prevailing music trends and hooks. It is an intensely competitive genre, and the artists that reach eminence in the genre are revered by audiences all over. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2018 Akademia Pop Artist of the Year, Brenda Vela.
Hello, my name is Brenda Vela. I'm 16 years old and I'm currently studying in a boarding school in London. I would like to start by thanking Akademia Awards for nominating me for the Artist of the Year Award and the Akademia Executive Award as well. For another year in a row, I'm extremely proud to be part of the gala event. I'm thrilled to even be able to participate in the ceremony even though I'm thousands and thousands of miles away. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents for their support and passion. The music industry is a very tough business, and I wouldn't be filming this today if it weren't for them. Secondly, I'd like to thank my entire creative team, my producers who have supported me and created songs that represent me, all of the singers I have collaborated with, and all the videographers that have worked on my material. Their work and dedication is simply incredible. Finally, I'd like to take the time to wholeheartedly thank all my fans worldwide. You have helped me grow and develop as an artist and are the reason I am where I am today. Once again, thank you Akademia Awards for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to sharing new material with the world very soon.
Pop rock. The pop rock genre delivered an amazing body of work over the past year, and in the process charted a new and innovative path for the genre. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Pop Rock Artist of the Year, Michael Vader.
R&B Soul. I'll tell you this, the submissions we field at the Akademia are extraordinary, beyond major label caliber, signaling a sea change in the way artists connect with their listeners. R&B Soul is no exception. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the 2018 R&B Soul Artist of the Year, Lisa Panagos.
Thanks so much to the Akademia Music Awards and my peers, friends, and fans that continue to support my musical works. I am so grateful. I've gotten so much artist exposure and tons of radio play due to the Akademia team. When I was born, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, so I started performing in my hometown. Then I moved to New York to get a BFA and live my dream of being on Broadway. After that, I moved to LA to act in movies, TV, sing, dance, produce, write. It's been a great journey and it's such a blast. So thank you so much for this award and for recognizing me for my hard work. I really, really appreciate it.
The next category is rap hip-hop. We all recognize that rap and hip-hop has birthed some of today's biggest stars. While that makes the field incredibly challenging to navigate for aspiring artists, the ones that persevere find a massive audience waiting and eager to receive their music. Please join us in congratulating the 2018 Akademia Rap Hip-Hop Artist of the Year, Mass Slaughter Production.
Switches on gold wires, we're bouncing down, baby, bounce with me, bounce with me. Go ahead, baby, bounce with me, bounce with me. Go ahead, baby, bounce. Come on, the low riders, hitting them switches on gold wires, we're bouncing down, baby, bounce with
me. Reggae. Reggae attracts top talent and has rapidly become one of the most popular musical styles in the world. Its many crossover success stories demonstrate that reggae has become a sophisticated and diverse art form, even as it retains and respects its island roots. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a well-deserved round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Reggae Artist of the Year, Black Ice.
Don't get caught in the crossfire, in the crossfire, in the crossfire. Greetings, this is Black Ice, and I just want to thank each and everyone personally for supporting my music. As a young boy growing up in Jamaica, music has always been an integral part of my upbringing. Whether the frequent family gatherings or stage shows, over the years, the music has evolved, crossing borders. The journey to the Akademia Awards has always been one of the most highlighted part of my musical career. With each steps along the way, I have discovered more about myself as an artist and the musical community. It gives me great honor to accept this one-of-a-kind distinction. Wow, thank you. Akademia, you rock. Don't get caught in the crossfire, in the crossfire, in the crossfire. People out there don't give a damn about their own lives, much less yours. Kaboom!
We're now on to the category of rock. Rock music has undergone drastic changes in temperament and listenership through the years, and you can hear it in the incredible variety of music that is identified with the style. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Rock Artist of the Year, Danny Vash.
Hi, Danny Vash here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'd like to thank the Akademia for nominating me for this most prestigious award. I'd also like to thank them for their continued support over the last 4 years. They've been listening to my music and have picked a number of my songs for various awards. It's helped motivate me to write more music and record more music, get more music out there for people to hear. I'd also like to thank my producer David Snow for his work on my song Highway Wars, which landed me this nomination. And I hope to see you all again next year. Bye.
Spoken word. Sometimes confused with rap, spoken word music owes its origins to the ancient storytelling tradition. For this reason, we are pleased to see this genre gaining new ground with audiences as a conduit for social and artistic expression. Please give a round of applause for the 2018 Akademia Spoken Word Artist of the Year, Peter Shafaris's Symphonic Orchestra.
Between the bonsai trees I pause to feel your warm embrace, sent from a distant shore. On and on I go, round the tiny temple where the iris grow. In our garden by the sea, the wind whispers your love to me.
We've now come to the final Artist of the Year category, World Beat. World Beat is an amazing musical space to be in. It exhibits widespread appeal among sophisticated listeners across the globe while retaining distinct features of their regional heritage. Please give a huge round of applause for the 2018 World Beat Artist of the Year, Band Brothers.
Wow, we won Academia Executive Award. Woo! Thank you, Academia, for this wonderful award. We are very surprised, of course. We were surprised when we got nominated. We did not expect it, so we are very, very surprised now also. Wow. I'm band of Band Brothers in USA. My brother Gautam is in India working on his projects, and I'm going to go see him in a couple of months and work together on a few projects. We collaborate online a lot, but sometimes he comes here, sometimes I go there. We were lucky because we were born into a musical family. That's how we got music in our blood. Our dad was a musical genius. Anybody who saw our dad would agree with that. And he played both Indian and Western instruments. For example, sitar is what I learned from him. He would play Israj, Dilruba, flute, violin, mandolin, steel guitar. He would also sometimes make instruments on his own at home and play them. So for example, I still remember him making an instrument called Jal Tarang. It's water in cups. Each cup is a different pitch, and he made them at home very quickly and started playing. So we were really very lucky to be around music all the time, and we took it to the next level by doing it more professionally and on a level that we are now. We're very thankful and grateful for that. Well, how we know Akademia is through friends. Lots of independent musicians we have. They are affiliated with a lot of different places, musical places, but Akademia is one that I've seen that they really embrace as a place for independent musicians to really showcase their music in a way that we've also had a chance to do. So thank you very much, Akademia. We are so grateful, and this is on behalf of Band Brothers. I'm saying to all our fans all the world over, as well as to you, of course, Akademia. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Coming up soon, the presentation of the Akademia Executive Awards.
Each year when we gather together to recognize top musicians, I like to take the opportunity to update Akademia Award winners and members on what's happening within our organization and how it can positively affect your career. At this point, having auditioned, discussed, debated, and strategized extensively about your music, we know a fair bit about you. I'd like to reciprocate that trust by sharing a little information about us and what you can expect from Akademia in the coming year. Now, back in the 17th century, the Royal Society of London became a unique space for scientific minds. It helped scientists like Isaac Newton and England win a race against time, a competition to discover truths of nature. The work there led to a number of technological innovations, including the first steam engine. The engine soon elevated production far past the limits set by human power, limits that had been in place for thousands of years. The change, which began in England and soon spread to the rest of Europe, fueled Western Europe's rise to global power and marked the beginning of the technological paradigm. The Akademia has been engaged in its own race against time, a competition to discover new truths about nature with the goal of changing the lives of Akademia members for the better. At our 2017 Gala event, I made what must have seemed like a cryptic reference towards the role of our brains in quantum computation and the importance of this capability in finding the fastest and most effective path to our goals. The question of how the mind does this led us to investigate and solve an even bigger question. 3 months ago, we quietly published an article in our Journal of Science, providing the first coherent solution of a grand unified equation and explanation of dark matter. This was attempted by Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, and just about every physicist out there. Our solution is not some new age philosophy. It is a cross-disciplinary work of physics, biology, and computer science that has been incubating for nearly 10 years. I believe it will come to be viewed as one of the greatest scientific discoveries of all time. So what does this have to do with you and your music career? Well, simply put, everything. The Akademia embarked on this quest with your career aspirations in mind, and the insights gained from this discovery are going to be a game changer. The Royal Society of London became a unique space for scientific minds and was instrumental in the start of the technological paradigm. The Akademia has become a unique space for creative minds, and this has led to the discovery of a new paradigm, the paradigm of the quantum mind. Understanding and harnessing the quantum mind is the key to programming the fastest and most effective path to your goals. To read the full article, visit www.theakademia.com/JOS. To learn more about how this research can benefit you directly, visit theakademia.com.